Man exposes himself and asks woman if she's interested.
And he goes, "Excuse me, miss, can I interest you in this?" I don't know why I looked, but he had it out and it was in like...
A routine stop at a car wash and gas station leaves a woman shaken after a stranger's question leads to an unsettling encounter.
It wasn't just that he flashed me it was in a clear plastic tube.
Recently, it has been happening more. There has been something coming up in me.
That's the pump. Yeah.
So we have a serial dick and tuber? Is that what he's trying to tell us? Like he's having his urges to put his penis in a tube and showing it to people? Specifically women, I'm assuming? This is a little weird.
Have the problem. Okay. Don't reach in there with your bare hands.
The following is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. In August 2025, a woman calls 911 to report an incident that occurred just minutes prior at the Cobblestone Auto Spa in Tempe.
I need to hit a car wash too soon, low-key. My shit a little dirty.
Officers soon head over to her apartment to take her statement.
Alright, so can you tell me what happened?
So I had just went through the car wash and I was at the vacuum stall. I was just wiping my car down with a towel and he had already been parked for just a second. He was wiping his car down, I think, a minute ago. But then he had got back in his car and I remember thinking for a second that was really fast because he had just barely parked and I wasn't finished. And so he was sitting in his car. As I was on my passenger side, he had rolled down his window and he goes, "Excuse me, miss, can I interest you in this?" And I don't know why I looked, but
Well, I mean, you look because he says, "Can I interest you in this?" So what is this object that you're about to show me? Like, what are you talking about? What is this? Shit, I would have fell victim too if somebody was to flash me like that. I'd have looked like saying interest you in this, and I'm like, the fuck?
He had it out and it was in like a tube. Like he had like a pump or something.
Okay.
This nigga had a penis pump in his car. He had a mobile penis pump. Like one of the boldest things you can do, and I'm not saying bold as in be like this nigga, go be bold. No, don't do that. But one of the boldest things you can do in this lifetime is to show a woman your meat on soft. So of course he didn't even have the confidence to do that. You showing meat to a stranger, but let alone you're pumping it up. You're pumping it up mid convo with the lady. Like, can I interest you in this? He's a grower, not a shower. That's insane to me. This nigga is pumping up his penis at a car wash, asking random women, can they interest themselves with him or it, whatever he says.
And I just gasped and then I got back in my car and I don't know why I didn't yell for somebody else around or say something, but I was just in shock and I left and then I called 911.
Okay. I'm sorry to make you or have you think about it, but can you describe what it looked like?
I don't know how long.
Can you describe what it looked like? Brother, I can't. I don't want to describe his penis. I don't. What if it was just I looked for a split second to see what he was talking about. I noticed it was a Johnson, and I instantly turned away, screamed, and went to my car. It's a penis. You've seen a penis. Look down, nigga. It looked like a cock. Hello.
I guess he had it in there, but it was definitely.
In an interview with a detective a few weeks later, the victim would share a more detailed account of what she claims to have witnessed on the day of her report.
It wasn't just that he flashed me it was also it was in a clear plastic tube, which I'm assuming is was it pump because it had then a tube coming from the end of it and then a pump ball thing that he had in his hand, when they do your blood pressure.
Okay.
So it was in that. It wasn't just that, but he had that, I guess, in his car ready to go.
Yeah, this
Okay.
nigga's
And was
he's a
he
pro. He's a
doing
natural.
anything else with his manipulating them or anything like that?
No, I think he might have like shaken it a little bit, like from the base. Like when I looked in, like he moved it a little, but
Okay.
it didn't seem like he was like, I don't know, like off or anything.
Okay. And you said that the ball that led to the pump was in
his right hand.
His right hand.
And I know it's no really getting inside the minds of the people that just do weird stuff like this. Like, but in my mind, well, not in my mind, but I'm interested to know from his perspective, why did he do, like, what is his approach? Is it any woman that he finds attractive? Is it any woman that he thinks, oh, we just had a moment, we might have locked eyes for a split second, and I think this girl, she might be the one to go for it. This girl might be one of the ones that I could persuade to have intercourse with me. Like, I feel something for this random stranger that I parked next to for a split second. I want to know how that selection process works in his mind. Cause a lot of like, you've heard stories of guys doing stuff like this time and time again, where they flash random women their genitals and stuff like that. And it's just like, what is the selection process? Because what are you hoping to get out of it? Because in my mind, that's an instant charge if a person does not reciprocate. If a person is not reciprocating that they want to even see your shit, that's an instant charge. You're going to jail if you're caught.
Do you know what his left hand was doing?
His left hand was at the base of his.
Okay.
So he's like holding it.
Okay,
there.
That makes sense.
Police soon obtained security footage from the cobblestone car wash. In it, the suspect is seen pulling into the empty vacuum bay to the victim's right while she's wiping her car down. He exits and re-enters his vehicle multiple times before finally sitting in the driver's seat. The victim appears to move toward the suspect.
Yeah, see, and that answers our question right there. There was no, they didn't even have an interaction. Like, I could see if they had like a little moment over the vacuum, or they had a little conversation, a little back and forth, a little hey, like something that's there that indicates he acted irrationally on a feeling that he thought was there, but it was never there. Like, it's not even like, there's nothing there that you could even vouch for this guy. Not that I'm trying to, but it's like, ew.
Suspect's window before backing away abruptly. She then seemingly leaves in a hurry, stopping for a few seconds to take a picture of the suspect's license plate. The suspect then exits his vehicle and appears to readjust his shorts before driving away. The victim describes the suspect as a white male of medium build, approximately 35 years old, with shoulder-length ginger hair. While she isn't sure about other details regarding his appearance, she is able to recall some key details about his car.
And what specifically do you remember about the vehicle?
It was a silver Honda Civic, and I remember seeing the stickers on it. He had a sticker on the back that says Chief Stalker, and then he had one on the driver's side and two on the back that say Fight Ready, which is a gym.
The detective.
And it's crazy because this nigga's clearly in a fucking fishbowl. Brother, you're in a fishbowl, no tents, no discretion, no hiding. Everybody can see literally inside your car from a fucking CCTV camera footage.
Is soon able to locate the car's registered owner and works on putting together a clearer picture of the suspect through a photo lineup. According to police reports, the victim didn't appear to recognize any of the men in the photos. The detective soon learns why after the vehicle's owner returns his call.
I understand that this might be a bit of a weird phone call, but I have a report that came across my desk, and it involves your Honda Civic.
Oh, okay. That actually belonging to my older brother. What's going on, though? I could probably relay a message.
I'm not allowed to give too much information about it over the phone, but basically there was an incident involving the vehicle. We're just trying to find out who was driving it at the time, just so we can contact them, ask them questions. Nobody's in any trouble or anything like that. What's your brother's name?
It would be Joshua Curtis.
And do you have a good phone number for Joshua?
See, this is where it gets kind of weird, too. I actually don't.
Okay.
We've actually been trying to locate him for years now as well. These are my half-brothers. Had an abusive other side of the family, so he's kind of been struggling with trauma from that for years and years. But, yeah, up until COVID, he was living with us in Illinois, and then he just kind of up and left one day and went to Arizona. Didn't even tell us. He just sent me a picture of welcome to Arizona on the road, and he's been there ever since. So
How did he send you a picture if you don't got his number? Did he send it via Instagram, via Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, something? How do y'all stay in contact, or how do y'all get contact from that? Where that like instantly, I'm just like, if I'm the officer, I'm like, how did that picture get sent to you?
I'm trying to transfer the title to him because I figure,
Yeah.
something might happen eventually, and I don't want to be responsible.
Okay.
So I could probably give him this number if it works, and just let him know that you guys need a statement or something.
Yeah, you can if you want. That shouldn't be a problem.
Following his conversation with the original owner of the car,
how are you going to give him the number? You literally just said that there's no like. And this is where I think, right, people are stupid. Like, just whether they try to be, it's just how they are, maybe, like, I don't know. But people are dumb, and the shit that they say never adds up. It never equates. It never makes sense. Because you started the conversation by saying, well, this is also a little tricky. This is also a little weird. I don't have a direct phone number to be able to talk to him. But he sent you a picture of, he texted you a picture, I'm assuming, of the Welcome to Arizona sign when he got there. You also suggested I can relay this number to him. I can give him this number if it works for you. I can give him your number. How are you going to give him the number? How? That doesn't make sense.
the detective has the victim come back in for a second photo lineup, this time including a photo of 34-year-old Joshua Curtis.
Take as much time as you need, okay? And let's see, coming up the one in number 3.
Now number 3 and 6 look kind of similar. I think it's 6. Not I think. His face wasn't that slim.
Okay.
According to police reports, the victim identifies Joshua as the man from the car wash in the second photo lineup. In the meantime, Joshua contacts the detective after his brother informed him they were looking for him.
I'm not allowed to give a lot of information about over the phone because of the nature of the investigation, but there was something that happened here in Tempe, and based off of some video canvassing we did, we believe that you may have witnessed what happened. If you'd be willing to just let us know if you saw or heard anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I'm totally willing. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't like to disrupt my schedule. I don't remember witnessing anything. What was the time? What's the circumstances? I'll be happy to offer up any info.
It would have been a few weeks ago. Like I said, I'm not, because of the nature of the investigation, I'm not allowed to give a lot over the phone. But once we talk in person, okay, I can do that.
Is it legal to decline?
I mean, yeah,
not beneficial to me in some sort of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you're just considered a witness. I mean, it's not like we can't force you to say anything or anything like that.
While initially reluctant, Joshua eventually agrees to meet with detectives. They make their way over to Joshua's apartment to finally chat with him.
Hello.
Hi. So, what you got? You can sit down, make yourself comfortable, or whatever you want. For you guys. Yeah. So, where do you guys want to stand, or? We can probably sit. Cool. So, you hang out right there? Yeah, I'm fine. That works for me. So basically, the thing that happened, I want to try to keep it.
I'm not gonna lie. The moment I get in this house, I'm instantly getting just all types of red flags from Buddy. I'm getting red. Why is there a big ass meat locker essentially in your living room? What is the big ass futon? What is this rent? You see, the thing is he has the little Muay Thai pad there. The way he sat on the floor, that's how he sit on the floor of a dojo. We get it. You're a different ginger. You're not like any of the rest. We understand, but it's just he's weird and he's off-putting. The energy he's putting out since the moment he opened the door. He may be trying to be welcoming. He got his best poker face on because he know that he did some shit that was fucked up. Maybe he remember, maybe he don't. I really think he does. But I would just get instantly weird from this guy.
Just to get the most neutral recollection of your memory and everything before you went to things. So this would have been on August 2nd, around 8 in the morning, over by the area of.
Was that a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
I believe that was a Saturday, actually. Do you remember where you were at that time in the
The
morning?
only reason that I travel through Tempe is to get to Chandler to clean fridges at a public storage container. And any place I'm liable to stop in Tempe, but I don't have any business in Tempe. I don't know anyone in Tempe. I don't go to Tempe for any social reasons, and I don't involve myself in any nefarious activities.
Joshua tells detectives that he only drives through the area to reach clients. While he has denied any knowledge of an incident in Tempe thus far, the detective's description of that morning is about to jog Joshua's memory.
We saw your car over at the Cobblestone.
Cobblestone car wash.
Do you remember going to the Cobblestone car wash?
Yeah, so sometimes I'll stop in there for gas or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember talking to anybody at that gas station or anything like that? Okay.
We saw somebody else that was involved with what happened come up to your car and talk to you, it looks like, while you were at the car wash.
Pulled into a stall?
You guys were next to like the vacuum areas. Like probably got a couple of car washes. The one that involved people talked to you over your car for a little bit.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell? Okay. And we were able to identify that person, talk to them.
And what they told us was that they had seen you in the car with a pump on.
Oh.
And you were working the pump.
Got you. I got you. Now it's more clear.
That
would be the reason that sometimes I would pull in, would just to sit there and...
That nigga said, okay, got you. Now it's more clear. Like, why is he acting like he's putting on this Oscar-worthy performance? Like, nigga, were you at the car wash or not? Did you have the penis pump on or not? Were you trying to offer your sexual advances to a woman that you've never even met a day in your life? Like, are we talking to you or are we not talking? Well, I'm pretty sure we're talking to you. We already got the confirmation. Just make our job easier and just say, yeah, that was me. Fuck is you talking like you the Riddler for?
Look at people and boom.
Joshua, now far more forthcoming with information regarding his proclivities, recounts the incident and shares what he believes triggered this behavior.
Tell me about everything that happened from start to finish.
I pulled in to the parking spot and there was cars on both sides of me, and I rolled down the window and I said, hey, would you have any interest in this? And she leaned in and then left.
And what did that person see when she leaned in? Okay. And then after they left, what happened?
I left.
Okay. You said that that's kind of a common thing for you to do, like specifically with the pump, or just looking at people, or?
Recently, it has been happening more. There has been something coming up in me, but in no way, shape, or form has anything else other than that happened.
Okay. How long have these feelings been going on?
Couple months.
Is there anything that has triggered it or something like that? Like anything in your past, or?
There have been gas station bills that I had found. And I started trying them.
See, and this is like you get a glimpse of the true male loneliness epidemic. Where, in a sense, I'm not saying every single man is like this, right? Like me myself, I would never go up to a random gas station or a random car wash and order a penis pump and sit there and wait and prey on somebody. Like that's essentially what he's doing. He's watching and waiting for a prey that seems like either I can get this girl to sleep with me because she genuinely likes how my penis looks. Or I can get her to sleep with me because maybe in that moment, some people, they shell up, they get nervous, and they can't say no. They can't, like, some people get weird like that. Well, not weird like that, but some people, they just don't know how to handle certain social interactions. That's a better way to phrase that. But you're getting a glimpse at the male loneliness epidemic at its peak for the worst of the worst. This nigga he's on every dating app. He can't fucking land a date. He can't land an interaction. He doesn't have female friends. He doesn't have any any female female companions. He doesn't flirt with women. He doesn't talk to women. He doesn't interact with women on a daily basis in any natural sense, I'm assuming. And it's crazy because he goes to a Muay Thai class, kickboxing class, something like that. More times than not, there's women in those classes. So I wonder how he interacts with those women around him. But to say that this is something that you've done lately, like this has become so common to you that you're getting penis pills and you're going to random locations in public and offering your Johnson to random people, that's a little bit strange. It goes to show you like the true peak of male loneliness. This is it. This is one of the forms of it. I don't want to say this is it, but this is like a very high level. Like if he didn't get caught for this, he could potentially go like to a deeper, darker place with this type of thing, you know? He could potentially get there.
And they drive you to certain behaviors and certain tendencies. And it's something that I'm analyzing and going over in myself. Trust me, I knew that this was in some way, shape, or form connected to that.
Yeah. I figured you knew. That's why I kind of got things. So I apologize for a little bit of misdirection, but you
don't have to apologize.
Yeah. Why are we apologizing to him? No. Like, be like the woman. She's just like, she's sitting there. I'm like, I'm hearing you. But once you say the word, I'm going to sock you in your shit. That's just what's gonna, like, literally look at her. She's waiting for the green light. I have no interest in the talk. We know why we're here. We know this is the guy. We got the confirmation. Let's get down to business. Let's boogie. So I like her. She's standing on business. We don't apologize for misdirecting anything. We know we don't gotta apologize to you, nigga. We didn't show our penises to you. You the one showing your penis to the world. Hello?
I appreciate you being honest with us now.
So what now? What do we do?
Well, so a few questions to talk to you about if you don't mind.
So your girlfriend, so I'm still a little confused. Does she live here or not live here? She does live here.
She's at work right now.
Okay. And you said that there was a significant age gap.
Yeah.
How old is she?
34.
Okay.
We wouldn't even be in a relationship if she didn't need help.
Okay. But she's not like 15 or anything like that.
She's 20.
She's 20. Okay. That's the reason I asked because,
the apartment's in her name.
Yeah, just, as a SVU and Crimes detective, those are things that I have to ask about just to make sure, okay.
I'm trapped in a situation that I don't want to be in, and I'm ready to go back out into the world, and I'm kind of undeveloped in that area, and maybe the ways that I try to go about it, I'm in the beginning of a learning process, I think is the most accurate way that I would describe it.
The beginning and the end of a learning process. Like if that's your version of hopping off the porch and learning how to discover yourself and learning how to interact with, like, this is not even just like an interaction. Like, if this is your interaction with a random woman on the street, how do you interact with random men? How do you interact with people in the gym? How do you interact with others that share the same social spaces as you? Like, this is like,
what exactly were you doing that morning?
Well, this one works by pump you take the air out of it, and then it creates blood flow to it, creating a hardness, a bigness.
Okay. Was it on your?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Where is the pump now?
In my backpack.
In that black backpack right there?
Would you like me to go?
Okay. We're out here in a little bit. Do you have any other pumps anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay.
Is it okay if Detective Contos goes and grabs it, or do you have gloves with you?
I do not.
I can grab it for you.
So you need just 1 minute, okay? So
I don't like this. Just like, nigga, don't be fucking volunteering my services. I'm not, just because I'm not the one sitting here leading the interrogation and leading the question, you're not about to sit here and tell me to go grab some dick thing.
You are going to be placed under arrest, okay? For indecent.
Do you have gloves done?
Yep.
Okay. It's in the backpack over here.
Right.
Be careful. He do Muay Thai. He dangerous with his feet. He may not have his hands, but you gotta watch him. Look how he moving around. He get the Muay Thai and the raising the knees. I know how we get. He's going to try to kick one of y'all. You gotta watch this guy.
Oh, that one? So not that back.
Right.
Okay, it's in that one. Okay.
Do you have any of those pills still?
No, sir. I just buy one a day pretty much.
Okay. All right. Do you know like what brand they are or anything like that? What's that?
Rhino.
Rhino is what they're called? Okay. And how many do you normally take?
One.
One, that's it? Okay. Cool.
The detectives drive Joshua and his pump to the Tempe City Jail.
That's the pump.
This
Yeah.
is the property. Okay.
Don't reach in there with your bare hands.
Before taking him in, they ask him one last thing.
All right, Josh. So before I go in there real quick, again, I just want to really thank you for being cooperative, open and honest with everything. That says a lot about you, that you're actually able to own up to those things, okay? I know it can be pretty tough.
Nothing about that, right?
With that in mind, you know, the girl was pretty shooken up about all of this. It sounds like you're, you know, taking responsibility, pretty apologetic guy. Is there anything that you would want to say to her or anything like that?
It won't happen to another.
Okay.
Not sorry. Not I apologize. Not I know that I may have impacted you on a deeper level than I was ever meant to, but I am very, very, very sorry. Some people, right? You got to understand. Some people they don't have remorse for another person when they do things. They're not sorry because they did it to you. They're sorry because they got caught. That's one thing that I learned about certain people, right? They're sorry about the circumstance. They're sorry that they weren't able to get away with it. They're sorry that it became an inconvenience to them, that it messed up their own lives. Not that it messed up yours, but the fact that it messed up their own. That's why they're sorry. If he never got caught, if he never got tailed down by the police, if they weren't even able to find him, this nigga wouldn't have thought about it. He'd be at another gas station buying another Rhino pill, sitting in his car, putting his penis in a pump, trying to show it to another woman. Like to him, you're just the face. You're just the person. You were just my selection that day, and that's what makes predators like we can call them that. Predators like this are nasty because that's all they want. They just want that next victim. They want that next person. Like, he's not sorry at all. You can tell he's not. Did he regret choosing her? Maybe. Did he regret choosing that location? Maybe. But is he sorry about this? Nah, he doesn't even look sorry.
Anything else you'd want to say to her?
It wasn't right to invade her experience that way or anyone else's experience that way, and that's what I'm in the process of learning, and it won't happen at all.
Would you be willing to write that down so we can give that to her? Okay.
Joshua takes the detective up on his suggestion and pins a letter to the victim, opening with the statement, "I write this message to you from the shame of a jail cell." He tells her there have been others before you, expressing remorse and even gratitude for the victim's choice to take action. According to court documents, Joshua Curtis was charged with indecent exposure and public indecency. He pled guilty to both counts. Joshua was given a 30-day suspended jail sentence and placed on probation until February 2027. He was also prohibited from initiating contact with the victim and barred from returning to the Cobblestone car wash.
Nigga got banned from a car wash. Yep, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I think that's how the saying goes, right? It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed the reaction video, like, comment, subscribe. Recommend me videos to react to, and we out of here. See y'all.